now we're back from our accidental reboot.
Right, so we figured it would be nice if you have some more control over the device. So we created a telnet client. So you can telnet into a device and get access to all the commands and managements. Let's see, let's click on this. Let's open up a socket. This is some custom command we made. Now let's see, let's do a help command. HE. This will give you all the options of commands available.
So that's everything that you'd get if you just telnetted into the device from a computer, basically.
Yeah, so I'll just type one more command. Let's say so network. So network, and I'll hit return button. So this is giving me my network settings.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
You can do Python stuff, I think, too.
Oh yeah,
you can do everything. Yeah.
Pretty much everything you can do in telnet. Now the next tab we have is Zigbee Network. We figured it would be nice to control all your Zigbee nodes. So basically we have 4 nodes in our network right now: coordinator, autotap, LTH, and a router. If I click on LTH, it will give me information about LTH, node ID, and all sorts of things. And it will also give you the current light, which is 19 degrees, and the current temperature. Oh, and light is 19 lux and current temperature 20.15 degrees. Yep, and if you go back, you can also do the same thing with autotap. It will give me the VIN number and all the settings. One other thing we have is we have a refresh button. This is gonna do a discover and repopulate the table. I'm not gonna do that now because it takes like 30 seconds to discover. One other view we have is 3D view. Yeah. We figured it would be nice to. Oops, I got.
Yeah, it's always nice to be able to picture your network from, you know.
Yep. So the red one is the coordinator. The other 3 are other nodes, regular end nodes, and a router. You can just. Let's look at this. So let's play with this, and then if I tilt it, it's gonna move fast. The other direction. So it's using the accelerometer in the iPhone. Nice thing is if I click on the node, it says give the details about the node. So I can pause it. Let's see. Then I can click on this one. Oops. Problems. Yep, here you go. It's a router, and I can similarly click on other nodes.
Big thumbs.
This is the LTH, the current temperature, current light. And then I can tap once again to unpause it, and it just goes on.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And let's see. Let's go back.
Sweet. So
back.
Next
so now we're
page?
gonna talk about. Yep.
Green page. Oh yeah, you just bring the green page up quick.
Okay.
So basically, for the green part of all of this, what we're kind of thinking is that when you're driving, you never really know how much gas you're using, or if you do know how much gas you're using, you don't know how much money you're spending per hour or ever, things like that. So what we were thinking would be cool is not only to know what your current gallon per hour usage is, but also know how much money you're spending per hour. And also it'd be really interesting if the Y9P could remember all of your averages of all your gas intake for given speeds, and then be able to say, oh, you're going 28 miles an hour, but we suggest that you go 25 miles an hour and you'll save $3 an hour. Or if you're going like 30 miles an hour and then it says, you know, we suggest you go 33 miles an hour and you'll save, you know, $1 or something like that. It all just depends on your RPMs and your gear ratios and everything like that.
Alright, so let's check out this tab. Do you wanna go on a drive?
Yeah, let's just do a quick drive to test it.
Alright. Let's go to the green tab now. Oops. So right now it says our current miles per hour is what is 913, man. It's 13.67 miles per hour. The cost per gallon is 2.67, and the suggested speed is 8.67 miles, and you will save $9.42.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, let's do it again.
We thought it was really interesting that that it actually was a lot more money than you would think. And it's really, a lot of those numbers really depend on your averages. We only really have like a 3-minute average of all of our speeds, so then it's really not going to be as accurate as you would want it to be, considering if you were to get like an hour of data, you're gonna get much greater accuracy. So
Yep, and sometimes if your current speed is 20 miles per hour, it will say you to go 22 miles per hour, and you'll save $0. But the thing out there is you're saving gas. So you're using the same amount of gas and going 22 miles per hour, going more distance. And
yeah, so I mean, for the most part, we don't see numbers usually as big as 9, but we usually see them around 3 and things like that. And like I said, it's mainly due to the fact that we don't have very good averages with over a 3 or 5 minute drive. So, all right, so right now we're back at the house. So the Y9P should have synced up with the access point, and it should have downloaded or uploaded everything to the iDigi platform. So I guess let's go check that out and see.
All right, let's go.
Oh man, I forgot the security code to get in the door.
I got something here. Just hold it and turn it.
Oh, cool. Basically, we Zigbee enabled the electronic lock, and then the iPhone allows you to open it.
Right, there it is.
Alright, so here we're just going to log into the iDigi platform really quick to show that the stuff got pushed up. Our internet's really slow here. Okay, so here's the device, and here's the sample that I pushed up. Basically, we're only pushing up a very small subset of the majority of the data. This is just kind of like the averages and the miles per hour and stuff like that. We could just as very easily pushed up a lot more data. So to show that, and we have a little graph that parses it out right here. So basically just miles per hour, voltage, and fuel. And the reason we don't have that much data is because of the fact that we only take a sample once every minute for push up. Alright, cool. So, just set it up there. So, we had a lot of fun with the iPhone app and hooking it up to the car and the Y9P and everything.
So that's all we have for quarter 3. Hope you enjoy it.
Alright,
Bye.
see ya.